Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for CTN's live coverage of girls high school basketball. It's a Northwest Suburban Conference showdown as the Armstrong Falcons fly into the Cardinals' nest. Joe Young and Howie Shapiro sidelines, and Howie, a Cardinal team that's young, they're progressing, but every night is a challenge in this conference.
It really is, and this is going to be a challenge for them too. They're really, in Armstrong, they're more of an athletic squad. Coach Bierman said, if we can play like we did against Blake, which they got the win 59-53. They feel Blake was maybe a little more skilled as a team, but not as athletic. Feels if they can slow them down a little bit, they have an opportunity tonight.
Well, Armstrong started out with 7-4 and then lost 8 in a row as they flipped the calendar into January. They are coming off back-to-back wins, but those two wins by a combined 7 points. So they're a team that is back on the positive track, but they're looking at the Cardinals with a little drool on their mouth.
Coach Easley feels that this is a game that they can win. Obviously, they feel they're more athletic than Coon Rapids. They feel they can score more points, quite obviously. And they got those 9 wins, which is important. He said that, when we started off the season really well, was disappointed in their January, but feels this team has turned a corner.
Well, and both teams come in with 4 girls averaging in double-digit points, but the leader for the Falcons, a double-double every night.
Yeah, Maren Wilson's a good player, and again, double-double. She's averaging almost 12 points a game, almost 12 rebounds per game, you can see on the screen. She's going to be a force tonight, and she's going to be someone that the Cardinals are really going to have to pay attention to. They're going to have to try and double her maybe a little bit and try to limit her scoring.
Well, you talk about the Cardinals, they knew coming in this was going to be a learning year. Very little varsity experience at the start of the season. So to be at this point with 4 girls averaging double digits is huge, especially knowing they're going to have all of their players back again next season. Callie McGrain has been the point guard for the team. She's one of the girls averaging just over 10 points per game.
Yeah, and you can look at her stats, 10 points, almost 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists. She can distribute the ball well. She came over as a transfer in this season, so it's her first year in this program. She's really been a boon for this team, and that's somebody that she's able to run this offense. She's able to distribute the basketball, and if she can get some points on, score 10 points a game, and feed her teammates, they have an opportunity.
Well, and as you mentioned earlier, it's going to be about can the Cardinal defense slow down the physical and very solid athleticism of the Falcon squad. Cardinals and the Falcons take the court next on CTN.
The North Suburban Home Show celebrates 25 years of all things home improvement. Connect with local experts for remodeling ideas and money-saving tips. It's everything for your home, inside and out. The North Suburban Home Show is Saturday, March 8th, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Andover YMCA Community Center. Meet more than 100 exhibitors and be inspired. Bathrooms, bedrooms, lighting, flooring, kitchens, home tech, landscaping, roofing, windows, and more. Plus free one-on-one advice from an architect. Don't miss the North Suburban Home Show March 8th at the Andover Community Center. Admission is free. Sponsored by the cities of Andover, Anoka, Coon Rapids, and the Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce.
Senior guard, number 5, Emily Fisher. A 5'8", sophomore guard, number 11, Anna Smelser. A 5'11", senior forward, number 20, Samaya Miller. And a 6'1", senior forward, number 33, Mark Wilson. The Falcons are coached by Antoine Eastley. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is Teacher Appreciation Night. So during the game, we have a list of teachers that are being honored by our players that we'll read sporadically throughout the contest.
Rapids High School, the Carlson Fieldhouse. Just about ready to get this contest underway. Shania Horton and Marin Wilson awaiting the jump.
Get out of your seat! Get on your feet! It's tip-off time!
Horton able to win it. Graham able to chase it down for Coon Rapids. Runs back the other way, drops it off for Jakaya Palmer, up top for Michelle Cooper. And now Callie McGrain out near midcourt.
Oh, Coach Bierman just says, you know, we just need to stay within our game plan. I mean, if we want to win tonight, we just have to do the things that we work on in practice each and every day.
Look down low. Horton blocked out of bounds by Tamaya Dillard. 3 seconds left on the shot clock.
This is a nice block by Dillard.
Inbound to Horton, back to Palmer. The shot is short. The rebound controlled by Dillard.
And Palmer had to force that one up. The shot clock was just about to run out.
Emily Fisher trying to get it into the high post for Wilson, and she had to lean for it. Last touch, though, by Coon Rapids, so they will maintain possession.
Now, you had touched in the open, Joe, about, you know, we both kind of touched on the fact that the Cardinals need to play good defense, and Coach Bierman needs them to work a little harder on the defensive end. It's a work in progress.
Trying to feed it inside to Wilson. All kinds of Cardinal hands in those passing lanes. McGrain to Cooper on the move. Her shot comes up short. Horton had it ripped away from her by Smelser. Smelser turns and heads back up court. Left side for Fisher. Into the post for Wilson. Turning up and forced to travel. Good defense from Jakaya Palmer.
Yeah, Palmer had a hand on the basketball. I mean, that's the part of the court where Wilson eats most, is underneath the basket, using her size.
End-to-end rush for Aaliyah Graham. Contact at the end, sending Wilson to the floor. She will take the foul and put Graham at the line to shoot 2.
That time Graham used her speed to get inside.
Misses both, but Dillard had already touched out of bounds when she got to the rebound, so Coon Rapids will get another chance.
Yeah, tough. Got to hit those free throws when you have the opportunity.
Inbound to McGrain. She'll take the 3. It's well short. Horton reached out for it, but off her fingertips out of bounds. Full court pressure from the Cardinals. Slow the Falcons, make them work to get across the timeline. Cooley back across for Smelser. She had it ripped away by Palmer. A couple of big defensive plays for Jakaya early on.
Yeah, their defense has been playing well so far early.
Palmer, a long 3. It's short. Horton has the rebound. She puts it back. Coon Rapids in the lead.
Yeah, Horton's been playing well. You know, she hasn't scored a lot of points, just a little over 3 a game, but the fact that she's averaging over 8 rebounds a game is really important for this Cardinal squad.
Dillard forced to the end line on the pass. Another turnover for Armstrong. Graham running right side. She's going to go right down the middle, kick it out. McGrain thought about the shot, thought better of it. Palmer into Horton in the high post, working to the right side. Too much off the glass. The rebound controlled by Cooley. Cooley fouled as Graham being aggressive, trying to get that steal right back.
You know, I like the fact they're being aggressive on defense. You know, they want to force turnovers and really force Armstrong out of their offensive game plan. Falcons looking to score their first points of the game. They hope to do so on this trip down, but give credit to the Cardinal defense. They played well.
Fisher's pass slips away from Gerber. She's able to recover. High post for Wilson, and the pass too high for Dillard. They turn it over again.
Coach Bierman said, you know, when we have the ball, we want to force their defense to work, and they're going to try and do what they can.
I'm going to call Rochelle Cooper for getting there late on the screen.
We got a nice shout out from one of the officials tonight. He came up to me and said he loves what we do and watches quite a few of our games.
He must have been watching those where we thank the referees for being
yeah,
there.
Exactly. I wasn't going
to
say anything.
I fully support them. I will sometimes question them. I will often misunderstand them.
It's a tough job.
But yeah, again, you can't play the game without those enforcing the rules. Aaliyah Graham on the run again. Cuts back into the middle, kicks it out. Cooper from 17 off the glass and in.
Yeah, Cardinals with a 4-point lead here. And then they're going to press on defense. You talked about it, just force Armstrong out of what they want to do.
Cooley able to run all the way to the other end and then get a foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to go against Horton.
Foul is called. Cardinals number 21, Shania. Her first personal.
It'll put Cooley at the line to shoot 2.
That'll be Horton's first, team third.
Almost 3.5 minutes into the contest. Armstrong has yet to score. And Cooley will finally get them on the board. And she hits them both. Slow start for both squads, but Coon Rapids clearly has been the aggressor so far. Great pace to their offense early on. Palmer flips it up and in.
Yeah, just really a nice move to get to the other side of the court and get her shot off and gets the point. 3 Cardinals with a basket each as they lead 6-2.
Pried that one free. Back to recover is Fisher. And a 10-second violation. Cardinal defense forcing the turnover.
Just a really nice move just to gain the inside and a little kiss off the glass.
Got a good screen from Shania Horton. Spinning back to her left and then high off the glass and in for Aaliyah Graham, her first points.
4 Cardinal starters, each with a bucket, and then a great steal and a turnover there.
And Palmer comes up just short, got her own rebound. Had to recover it, but able to put it home. It's 10-2.
Armstrong does not have an answer for the press here on defense by the Cardinals.
Graham got a hand on it. McGrain recovers. Able to race right back into the offensive end. Kelly McGrain, top of the key. Gets a pick from Horton. Tried to roll, tried to flip it over the top, and just a lot of traffic. It's batted away out of bounds.
Just a really good defense, and then the turnover, and just a really nice job by Palmer.
Brianna Dumas and Anna Smessler checking in. Smessler back in. Cotton plugging one side of the nose.
Well, it gets physical underneath that basket.
Well, Dumas, with Dumas and Wilson out there, that's some serious size in the middle for Armstrong. Inbound goes to McGrain. Quick jump shot off the mark. Dumas controls the rebound.
Oh, nice rebound by Wilson there, but
Smelser runs into traffic, kicks it back out. Wilson fakes left, right side. Cooley's shot off the mark, got her own rebound. She's called for the offensive foul. Shania Horton stepping up to take the contact.
This
stand by the Cardinal defense.
I was going to say, this is early on in this game. This is an extremely good defensive effort by this Cardinal squad.
And also the pace that they have shown in the half court has been impressive. Graham always a danger to catch you in transition, but they have done a nice job once in the half court game of moving it around with pace and getting some open looks. Horton that time in traffic, had it blocked. Back the other way comes Ella Cooley. Right side, three-pointer for Fisher off the mark. Great hustle effort from Rochelle Cooper, not able to secure the rebound, but able to keep it away from the Falcons.
Armstrong needs a bucket.
Emily Fisher up top, left side for Smelser. Into the post. Wilson's hook shot won't go. Dumas recovers the rebound, takes it right back in, comes up short again. Cooper out battles the trees, comes away with the rock, gets it across to Callie McGrain, resetting in the corner. Attacking against Smelser, Jakaya Palmer, straightaway three is off the mark. Rebound by Wilson, foul by Cooper. That'll be her second.
Yeah, Wilson has the size advantage. Cooper trying to fight for that rebound, but she's going to get the contact. As you mentioned, there's Coach Antoine Easley.
In the corner, Dumas's pass off the mark. Smelser an open look for three, though. Gets the bounce. And that's a big basket for the Falcons.
Huge basket, because, this is a team that, you talked about, had a couple of wins in back-to-back here to kind of get back on the winning track. Just tough getting their offense going here against this strong Cardinal defense.
Well, that was 2 games against You know, they came away with tight wins on the road, 55-51 against Centennial, and then a 65-62 win at home against Champlin Park on Monday.
And the Cardinals early in the season lost to Champlin Park by 10. They have not played Centennial yet. They play them. I know we have that game. We'll be covering that one.
Palmer up top for Callie McGrain. Kaya Palmer on the left side. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Cooper trying to get to the paint. Pulls up for a jump shot. It's short. Rebound controlled by Cooley. Ella Cooley on the run. Into the corner. Three-pointer for Fisher is good.
Yeah,
it's a two-point game.
All of a sudden, it's heating up for Armstrong.
McGrain drives left side, rolls it across the top. Good battle for Horton. Kicked it right to McGrain. She starts over from the right side, throws it up in front of the defense. And that was off the mark. Dumas has the rebound, and back the other way comes Armstrong. Trying to catch the Cardinals in transition, and that one caught Maren Wilson by surprise. It was a good dish from Emily Fisher, but Wilson not ready for it, and they turn it back over.
Well, when Fisher drove the lane, the defense came towards her, and Wilson actually was all alone underneath the basket. Unfortunately, the pass wasn't there. That would have been an easy 2 points for Maren Wilson.
Yeah, I think Wilson got caught watching.
Yep.
It was a good feed from Fisher.
Oh, really good feed from Fisher.
Chloe Porish in for the first time for the Cardinals, along with Mackenzie Costigan. Graham throws it up just short. Dumas has the rebound.
Dumas kind of just pushed Costigan away. This is my basketball.
Pass off the mark. Quick transition for the Cardinals. A foul for Brooklyn Gerber that she just can't take.
No.
And McGrain going to the line for a three-point play.
Yeah, and again, just a really nice feed up front, allowing her to run to it, and then the layup and the foul. And McGrain's getting that, as you mentioned, get the opportunity for that extra point.
And she makes it look easy.
She did. And now, again, that pressure defense.
Gerber pushing it ahead. Fisher into the middle. Dillard backs it out. She'll take the three from the corner off the side of the backboard. Costigan has the rebound for the home squad. McGrain working in the post against Schmelzer. Lost the handle. Spinning into the paint. Graham got the foul. Will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Cardinal off.
Dillard.
So that'll be Dillard's first, team fourth. But Cardinals doing a good job offensively, just setting up situations for themselves
and spreading it around, getting everybody involved early. Cooley's going to check back in for the Falcons. 9:26 to go. First half, so just about midway through. Second one off the mark. Costigan, strong rebound. Second chance wouldn't go. Got herself another rebound. Palmer for three. It's good.
Again, just a really smart play by Costigan. Just realized she had a player out beyond the arc, and just a good feed, and she dropped it.
Schmelzer right side. Her pass too tall, but got through to Gerber. Her shot wouldn't go, and then Dillard had it knocked away. McGrain behind the defense. Can't control it. We'll slow it down. Chloe Porish up top. Palmer an open look. This one won't go. The rebound by Dillard. And a timeout for Armstrong.
Armstrong cut into that lead, but give the Cardinals a lot of credit. They were able to come back and compose themselves and build this lead back up.
They've scored the last 7. Their lead at 9 points, as large as it's been to this point. Shockingly enough, Red is in the house.
No way. Yeah, always good to see Red. We talked about the Cardinals' new football coach. Chase Vasquez will be taking over the program from Coach Russin. It's always interesting when you get a new coach at a program like that, like football, for example.
We've seen a couple of coaching changes over the years.
Yes, we have.
Some programs more than others. Kudos and shout outs go to, really the tennis and wrestling programs, primarily boys baseball as well. Matt Mossy, just the 3rd coach in school history for the baseball program. And really, I guess Tronson technically is just the 3rd coach for the wrestling program. So I don't know that Marvin Highland was ever technically a coach. Good defense, pressuring and forcing a turnover just across the midcourt line. Cardinals get that ball back.
Yeah, just a really nice job just surrounding the player with the ball and not letting her do anything.
McGrain puts it on the floor, working against Dumas, kicks it out. Porish for 3, that's off the mark. Costigan, another rebound. She's done a nice job.
She has.
In the paint since coming in off the bench. Palmer with the left hand, can't get it to go. Costigan again is there to at least get half of the rebound.
Well,
possession arrow favors the Cardinals.
Yeah, the thing I like what she did, she came in, she wasn't being overly aggressive. She wasn't making sure she was going to, commit the foul.
Well, and she gave room to the shooter.
She did.
She filled the void, got in good position. She battled, she gets the board. 3-pointer for Palmer from a long way out. Costigan nearly had herself another, but it's scooped up by Smelzer. Gets into the front court for Armstrong. Right side, Cooley for 3, it's good.
Armstrong needs a few more of those, get back into this game.
One and done for the Cardinals, and the baseball pass too far for Ella Cooley.
Yeah,
they turn it right back over.
Yeah, and the Cardinal defense was really with her. I didn't like the decision made there to. You're down here by 6.
Well, if it has a little more finesse on it, she runs onto it on a breakaway. But it's, Coon Rapids has done a nice job on the offensive glass, so they haven't had a lot of one-and-done situations. Another tie-up, this time possession arrow is going to favor Armstrong. And Costigan has been a part of that the last couple of minutes for sure. Several offensive boards in her short stint so far in this first half.
Also in the game for Falcons, number 20, Tamaya Dillard.
Dillard back in for Armstrong.
Yeah, Dillard, Wilson, and Dumas. That's some size that they can put, and length. All 3 of them have really long arms too. Supposed to be fair, everyone's arms are longer compared to mine. Dillard drive into the baseline, pulls up and scores.
Really nice move to avoid the contact and get this shot off.
Cardinals driving, and McGrain scores.
Yeah, good fast break offense by Coon Rapids there, and she found her and able to get the bucket, answer right back.
Cooper is going to pick up her 3rd.
Again, just really nice job to find McGrain.
Palmer will check back in. We'll see when it is we see Rochelle Cooper again with 3 fouls. Just under 7 minutes to go, first half.
Now, we may not see her again this half.
Dillard in the high post, turns, squares up, kicks it back out. Cooley in the corner to Wilson underneath, battling in traffic, but able to get it up and in.
And that's Wilson's first points of this game. She's averaging almost 12.
McGrady pulls back. Long 2 would not go. Rebound controlled by Cooley. Between a couple of Cardinals, able to get it on the floor, and she'll get a Coon Rapids foul if she's tried to split the defenders. It's going to go against Shania Horton. Will be her second.
Number 21, Shania Horton. Her second personal.
Well, the one thing Cardinals can't do, obviously, is fall into foul trouble.
Gerber puts it on the floor, high post. Dillard gets into the paint. She traveled.
Yeah, to get just good defense, not making contact, just giving her that, closing that lane off. And so she's basically had to force her way through.
Horton spins to the paint. Her pass taken away by Gerber. In some trouble. Got support from Cooley. Cooley to Fisher on the right wing. Back up top to Wilson. Dillard in the post. And the foul is going to be called.
Is that on Horton?
That'll be number 7. It'll be a 1-and-1. It will be on Shania Horton,
and
that'll be her third.
Yeah, that's 2 starters in foul trouble with 3 here each in the first half. She's going to have to take a seat on the bench.
Kaya Hopkins will come in to be the presence for Coon Rapids in the middle. Dillard hits the first, earns the second. Hits them both. 2-point game. We've seen Armstrong cut it to 2 points earlier. Cardinals were able to respond and push it back up. Are they able to do so again? Chloe Porish is going to be short. Hopkins couldn't control it underneath.
Kenzie would like to
Armstrong
show her
ball.
appreciation for Miss Hannah. And Amari would like to show her appreciation for Miss Bradley.
Fisher to Dillard, high on the right side, watched by Palmer, puts it on the floor. Gets to the paint, kicks it out. Wilson, a jump shot. That's off the mark. McGreen tracks it down for Coon Rapids.
Yeah, Wilson had a nice open look, just couldn't get it to fall.
Leaves it off. Porish a 3 from the top of the key. That's off the mark. Rebound stolen away by Graham. Looked like Cooley was going to have that easily, and then Graham just reached in and swooped it out of there. Shot by Hopkins off the mark. Gerber stumbled, but got it to Dillard. Her jump shot good. And it's tied at 19.
Yeah, good. Give credit to Armstrong for coming back and tying this game. Oh.
Graham trying to pressure, trying to push it off, and got a little body. She'll pick up a foul. It'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Ella Cooley.
Cooley to the line for the Falcons.
First lead of the game for the Armstrong Falcons.
Well, it's tough when you got to have a couple of starters on the bench now with 3 personals. And Give credit to Armstrong. They're down by as many as 9. Able to come back and take the 2-point lead here with 4:27 remaining in the first. Plus, they're in that bonus situation.
Palmer throws it up, can't get it to fall. Dillard has the rebound for Armstrong. And Armstrong, some free reign to run the floor that they did not have in the first part of this half. But last touched by the Falcons, so Coon Rapids able to get the ball back. And yeah, you talk about they spread it around. They've done a nice job working as a team, growing throughout the season. But you know, when you get those fouls early on, it really tests the depth of this young program. And what got him to the lead early is being patient in the half court, getting good pace, moving the ball and finding open looks. Good move by Graham, gets in and scores. We're even at 21.
Yeah, again, it's just really nice job moving down the lane and being able to get the bucket here. He's going to walk.
Fisher can't believe it. Aghast as she looks.
She's
to the bench. Another look at the move by Aaliyah Graham.
Yeah, she just split 2 defenders.
Working against Cooley again, kicks it out, taken away by Dillard. Saw that coming, she's got help down the floor, throws it up with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Graham controls, fires down court. McGrane reaches back for it. Cooley able to come up with it. She throws it. Dumas throwing elbows around to protect it. Jakaya Palmer rips it away from Smelzer. She's going to be called for the offensive foul as Cooley stood her ground to take the contact.
Yeah, I like the thought too, but unfortunately, yeah, Cooley did a really nice job defensively, just making sure she didn't shuffle her feet. She drew the contact. I mean, she was just a statue right there, able to pick up the contact. The Cardinals are going to call a timeout. Head coach Bierman has to like the effort from his squad tonight. I'm sure he wished he still had a 9-point lead,
Yeah,
however.
right.
Yeah, but.
Well, and every game is a learning experience when you're this young, but the more you can be in games and battle and not be, you know, in a large hole, the better off you are.
Oh, absolutely.
And so as long as they can even keep it close with Armstrong, it's a huge benefit for them, because they've had their experience this year being in games where they were way down way early.
Well, it's never easy to dig out of a hole.
We're all even at 21. 2:55 to go first half. Full court pressure from the Cardinals. Barrett defending against Smelzer, who runs into the front court, goes behind her back into the paint. Kicks it out. Wilson to the corner. Fisher back to Wilson in the low post. Throws it over Costigan, can't get it to fall. Dumas has the rebound. Wilson another chance, that won't go either. Cooley able to get it up and in.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Bierman not happy with the amount of opportunities that the Falcons had that trip down.
Yeah, third attempt. Graham backing out. Hands out from McGrane on the left wing. McGrane crosses over. Floater was too flat. Rebound by Wilson. Smelzer will get into the front court. She'll take it right to the hole. Shots off the mark. Costigan has the rebound. Three-pointer is good for Callie McGrane, and Coon Rapids back in front.
Yeah, that's a big 3 for her. She has 8 on the night.
And Now Coon Rapids able to draw the offensive foul and force a turnover.
Number 3, Ella Coon. Her second personal, 15 foul.
That'll be her second, 15.
1 point lead, 95 seconds left in the first half. Wilson got a piece of the three-pointer by Palmer. Out of bounds, last touch by the Cardinals. Cooley in open lane, end-to-end, swatted away, out of bounds by Aaliyah Graham. There was a little defensive lapse there.
There was, but she was able to make up
and
for it.
she just looked and said, wow, there's nobody between me and the basket. Thought she got contact, she did not. Fisher inbounds, Smeltzer right at the basket, scores. Armstrong back in front. Callie McGrain working against Smeltzer, right side, got contact. Will go to the line and shoot 2.
Again, just, making something happen offensively. If she's not going to get the bucket, she's going to make sure she gets the harm and see if she can put her club back in the lead.
Callie McGrain to the line for the Cardinals. Foul number 10, Brooklyn Gerber.
Just under a minute to go. We're tied at 25. And McGrain gives Coon Rapids the lead. Smeltzer will run against Barrett. High post, Wilson turns against Costigan. Left side, she gets the foul and will go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, she's got to be a little frustrated tonight. She certainly has the size and the ability. She can score, but she's just limited to 2 points here so far in this first half, trying to earn some more from the stripe.
Mackenzie Costigan, just a freshman.
Yeah, she's contributing mightily.
That one almost spun out.
That was an adventure.
And number 10, Aaliyah Graham.
Wilson will swing the pendulum back in the visitors' favor. Up 27-26. Graham weaving through. Kicks it out. Palmer will work her way to the paint. That's blocked away by Wilson, out of bounds. She's got the length advantage on Jakaya Palmer by a bit.
Well, you talked about it. You touched on it earlier. There's a number of girls on this Armstrong team with great length.
Graham able to keep it in and save it. Porish able to get to the open ball. She just chucked it to an open space as she was falling out of bounds. McGrain crossing over, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Graham, left hand won't fall. Dumas has the rebound. Final 10 seconds of the first half. Smeltzer, high post, Dumas turns. Nearly had it stripped, able to throw it up, it won't go. Wilson tried to save it off of Porish. Porish caught it. And that will take us to the buzzer, and Armstrong will get to the locker room with the slimmest of leads, 27-24, but just exactly what we expected from these two teams tonight is going to be a highly contested, close ball game. And now to get The coach's take. Down with Chris Bierman is our Howie Shapiro. Howie?
Thanks, Joe. Coach, you got to like the way your girls played tonight. I thought defensively they played really well. They did well in the press. They kept really them out of their offense. A little bit of foul trouble for a couple of your starters. Your thoughts on that first half?
I liked that they executed our game plan. The defense is definitely working. We got to get a little movement on offense, and I think we'll be all right.
You've done a really good job with their big Maren Wilson, and really limited her just to the 4 points, 2 from the stripe. What do you talk to your girls about in terms of just playing that continuous style?
Sticking in our game plan. The few times that she's been able to get to the basket was because we changed our rotation. We got to get back to the original one.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second. We're going to take a quick break and break down this first half right after this.
Back at the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse, a 1-point game at the break. And Coon Rapids, just a great start. They started out with Their first 4 baskets from 4 different players jumped out to a 10-2 lead. They stretched their lead again after it had been trimmed. They stretched it out again as high as 9. But to their credit, Armstrong came back. They had a spurt there in the middle where they outscored the Cardinals by a 13-2 margin. We saw 2 ties and 5 lead changes all in the last 4.5 minutes of that first half. And so it really comes down to put 18 more minutes on the clock and made the best team win.
Yeah, Coach Bierman happy with the effort from his squad. There is a little bit of foul situation, a couple of starters with 3 each. But however, I think he's got to be really pleased. I felt he's taken Armstrong out of what they've wanted to do. Granted, they're up by a point, but the fact that their defense has just been stifling for the most part, they're just going to have to continue to do that as we go to the second half.
We will take a break. Be back with more from the Fieldhouse after this. You're watching Live Girls High School Basketball on CTN.
Welcome back to the campus of Coon Rapids High School. We're at the break 27-26 in favor of Armstrong. I'm here with Falcon head coach Antoine Easley. And coach, you guys were down by 9 early. They did a really good job of pressuring you in your own end, but a nice job coming back and getting that 1-point lead. Your thoughts on that first half?
I think, obviously they picked up the pressure, but I think we kind of got away from the things that we do well. As far as attacking the basket, finishing at the rim, and we didn't do a great job rebounding in the first half, but we'll do a better job second half.
They did a really nice job on Marin in that first half, limiting her to 4 points. What do you guys talk about? What do you need to do to get her a little more action in this game?
We got to get her more touches. We got to take care of the ball in the back court, get in the front court, get her some touches inside and allow her to make some plays.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second. We're going to take a quick break and be back with the second half right after this.
Did you know major recreational equipment like RVs, campers, converted buses, and boats are allowed on residential property in Coon Rapids? But you are limited to 2 items that must be registered and operable. And any vehicle parked at a home for more than 12 hours must not exceed a certain size. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Back at the field house, ready to get the second half underway. Coon Rapids will get the opening possession. Callie McGrane, the only player for either squad in double digits in the first half. Graham driving, picks up the foul, will go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, got the bump on her way in.
Foul called number 5, Emily Fisher.
No, she will not. They did call it on the floor. I was going to say that was a significant continuation.
That's on Fisher, her first, team first.
Poked away by Wilson, tracked back down by Horton. Graham working against Fisher, hands it off for Horton. Wilson comes up with the block and just takes it right away.
Yeah, Coach easily said, you know, we just didn't get in our game plan and come out here and work their game plan up with a point lead in the basketball.
Smells her to Dillard down low, rolls it across the top of the rim. Rebound by Horton. Graham quickly to the other end. Through traffic, throws it up with the left hand, comes up empty. Cooley and Wilson. 2 on. Oh, get out of here!
Not in my house.
Horton tracking her from the other end of the court. Timed her jump perfectly, and that's how you get a 2-on-0 and don't get any points.
Yeah, just a really athletic move coming from behind. Made sure she didn't draw any contact. Yeah, just a nice defensive play.
Fisher fires it up top. Cooley will track it down in the back court, pressured by Jakaya Palmer. Double team coming. Cooley gets through it. Right side, Fisher. She wants 3. She's got them.
She did a really nice job of just making sure she planted her feet and got a firm look at the basket. She has 6. 4-point lead for Armstrong.
McGrane gets a pick. Shot rolls off the rim. Cooley has the rebound, trying to find her way out of all the traffic. Got it to Fisher, who runs the floor. Other end, Wilson in close, scores.
Well, Coach Easley's talked about what we need to do is get Marin Wilson more touches, and there's a touch right there that led to a basket.
3-pointer for McGrane off the mark. Dillard will let it go out of bounds.
Yeah, smartly.
Timeout,
Cardinals are going to call.
Early timeout.
Yeah. Armstrong scoring the first 5 points of this half to increase that lead to 6.
Remember when you had that much energy?
Oh God, no, it's so long ago I can't remember.
That's why we have the buffer.
That's right. They're boundless amounts of energy. I go home and fall asleep at 9:30 on the couch.
So Armstrong with the ball and a 6-point lead, their largest of the game. Fisher cross court, Cooley open look for 3. That one's off the mark. Cooley got her own rebound. In between 3 Cardinals, she gets tied up. Possession arrow favors Armstrong.
Yep, and she did a really nice job of just tracking down that miss and just hanging onto the basketball to force that tie-up.
Long 3-pointer off the mark. Wilson tips the rebound, able to track it down herself. Pass poked away by Horton, recovered by Cooley, drives baseline and gets the foul. That's going to go against Rochelle Cooper, and that'll be her 4th.
A quick one. That's the last thing that the Cardinals needed, and a quick foul on her.
First team foul of the second half. Cooley to the line for the Falcons.
Just looking over, waiting, knowing that that replacement is likely coming with her 4th foul. Horton got a piece of the rebound, tipped it to Jakaya Palmer. On the run, Rochelle Cooper draws the foul before the shot.
I'm going to call that a Dillard.
Foul's called the Falcons number 20, Maya Dillard. Her second personal, second team foul.
Mari Royal will check in with another whistle. And Rochelle Cooper begrudgingly returns to the bench where she spent way more time than she would have liked in the first half. Aaliyah Graham able to throw it up and in.
Yeah, she'll spend a fair amount of time there in the second half, unfortunately.
Cooley to Wilson to the basket.
Yeah, again, designing plays to get your big person underneath the basket.
Leah Graham kicks it out. Callie McGreen had it stripped away by Smelzer. Smelzer almost lost it, got it back to Cooley. 3-pointer off the mark. Graham has the rebound. Fires down court. McGreen all alone. It won't go. Royal, a chance. That was blocked. Able to get it back again. Palmer for 3. That's off the mark. Rebound tipped, and Dillard says, let's just slow things down.
Yes.
Or let's just fly to the other end.
That's a walk.
And yeah. Well, that was not what Fisher was intending to do when she went under, and she realized how much room she had. Tried to go back to the basket, and they said, no, you can't. It's a walk in the park.
You can't do that.
Graham runs into Wilson. Wilson will take the foul.
That'll be her second team third.
Her second personal, third team foul. In the game for the Falcons, number 10, Brooklyn Girl.
Dillard tied her up as Graham drove to the paint. Possession arrow favors the Cardinals. Good hands from Maya Dillard. McGreen directing the traffic. Finds some room. Shot won't go. Wilson has the rebound for Armstrong. Head for Cooley. Cooley on the run. Has the position. Royal forced to foul. Thought she got that ball clean.
No, that's on Horton. I thought she had a fourth personal.
Oh, I think Amari Royal's pleading to have the foul called on her and not Shania, so that it's not number 4 against Horton. She's pled her case. Listen, that was me. I fouled. That's a teammate.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
It was a good hustle play to get there and make sure that wasn't going in.
So now you have Cooper with 4 and Horton with 4.
Also in the game, Falcons number 34, Brianna Dumas.
Little explanation for the Armstrong coaching staff, and now we're back to action. Aaliyah Graham into the front court, looking for room, right side, finds her way through, gets a foul. Threw it up, but it will be before the shot. Gerber called for her second.
Yeah, already 4 team fouls on Armstrong here. Kind of the opposite of the way it went in the first half. We saw Coon Rapids get in foul trouble.
Inbound to Graham, scores from underneath.
Yeah, just a really nice find to get her coming into the lane.
Cooley lost the handle as she went to the floor. No call. Palmer getting called for the offensive. Gerber gets in position and takes the contact.
That'll be Graham's third.
Driving Cooley, she gets the foul, and that's going to be number 5 on Horton.
Yep.
Fouls called Cardinals number 21, Shania Horton.
That's unfortunate.
14 foul.
Cardinals clearly have not found any rhythm here in the second half.
In the game, Cardinals number 3,
Chloe Porish will check in for Horton, whose night is done. Cooley's first off the back iron.
Fisher back in rotation for Armstrong.
Graham kicks it back out. McGrain will take the 3. That's not going to go. Long rebound controlled by Fisher. Went to the floor, kicked it out to Dumas. Wilson on the run, right side. Gerber spins around, shot won't fall. Dumas had it stripped away. Wilson right there to recover. Her shot won't go. Dumas another chance. Give her one more. It was partially blocked. It's out of bounds. It'll stay Armstrong ball.
Yeah, again, too many looks underneath. Too many chances that the Cardinals are giving to Armstrong.
Smelzer tries to force it up, can't get it to fall. McGrain comes away with it, gets away from Wilson into the front court. Cardinals down by 7. Drives to the paint, shot won't go. Graham has it underneath, kicks it up top. Chloe Porish, long 3, can't get the roll. Wilson has position, gets the rebound, hands off. Smelzer up court.
Kicked.
Pass was kicked away. Leah Graham just started running the other way. Fisher sends it up top. Smelzer gets around Graham. Graham is going to be called for the foul.
That's 4.
She got all ball.
Yeah, I thought so. You could hear she got all ball.
That was a good defensive play.
Take another look at it.
To wait, but she is going to be called for the foul.
She maybe got a piece of her arm afterwards, but they'll still call it.
A lot of ball.
Yep. Great.
But either way, it'll put Smelzer at the line and shoot 2.
In the game, Cardinals number 34, Kia Hopkins.
Kia Hopkins back in. Smelzer hits them both. 9-point lead.
Yeah, a couple of big free throws for Armstrong to build that lead to 9, and Coon Rapids had a 9-point lead at one time in the first half.
Their last 5 points have come from the free throw line. They have a 9-point lead. Full court pressure, the pass too high. Dumas recovers the overthrow. Gerber in the corner. Back for Dillard. Her jump shot is good. McGreen runs around the defense. Her pass deflected out of bounds.
Well, as Coach Easley said, you know, we need to get a little more flow in our offense, and they certainly have done that here in the second.
Callie McGreen steps back. Three-pointer is short. Dumas will get it to Gerber. Pass was off the back of Cooley. Able to get back to it, tie it up with Chloe Porish, and Armstrong will maintain possession. You know things are going your way when you hit a teammate in the back with a pass and your team still gets possession of the basketball.
Yeah, and that teammate makes a hustle play to tie it up.
Dillard lost it in her feet, kicks it out. Cooley able to recover it. Dumas, Dillard, little pump fake, found room on the baseline and scores.
Just at
no, just before.
Did they wave it off?
Yeah, it won't count. It was a timeout.
Oh,
or did they?
No, they gave it to her.
Timeout right after.
Yeah, they gave it to her. Reds in the house.
A good fake to get Costigan leaning and get enough room. 11-11 on the clock, and now a 13-point lead for the visiting Armstrong Falcons.
Yeah, and again, they've just done a really nice job of controlling here, and you know, you talked about Cardinals having a difficult time getting into their offense. Just 4 points so far here in the second half.
Yeah, Wilson, they've been able to get her a couple of baskets right underneath. But, yeah, just things bouncing their way and the rhythm and momentum clearly in favor of Armstrong.
Yep.
Maya Dillard with that last basket, now into double digits, has 10 points for Armstrong. McGreen down low, Hopkins. Shot over the defense, missed, recovered by Costigan. Kaya Palmer tripped up. Cooley's going to get the foul. That'll be her third.
Yeah, it looks like they got their feet caught up.
Callie McGreen runs around the right side. Shot comes up short. Rebound by Fisher, and she's just going to race to the other end before the defenders. Foul by Costigan will make it a three-point opportunity.
Yeah, that's a tough foul to give up. I mean, she beat her to the basket. I know you want to make a play defensively, but she didn't. Tried to see what she could do about swatting that ball away, but that's a tough one to take the foul on.
She's able to hit it. The lead continues to grow. Rochelle Cooper will check back in with her 4 fouls. They've already lost Shania Horton.
And Aaliyah Graham with 4 on the bench.
Aaliyah Graham is right there.
Oh, she's back in. Sorry, I didn't see her. Thank you.
And
thank you for clarifying that for me.
And yes, they are both playing with 4 fouls. Costigan a rebound, hands off to Cooper. Driving is Cooper, and a whole lot of mugging going on.
Now Dillard got a piece of that basketball.
Seemed as though Dillard was draped over her as she went to the basket, but
nothing called.
Deflected away out of bounds, got the ball first. And this time they'll call it.
Yeah.
Maybe a makeup call.
I was just going to say, maybe that is a little bit of a makeup call.
But she did. She reached. And Cooper had position. That was one of the greatest eye rolls in CTN history right there.
For third personal, 16 foul.
So we know how she feels about the latest call. Cooper driving, blocked away by Dillard, recovered by Cooley. Cooley looking for help, hands it off to Gerber. Spins to her left, picks it up. Dumas, long way from the basket, right side, smells her. Back to Dumas inside, flips it up, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Cooper, she takes the contact. Ball's going to go against Brooklyn Gerber.
So that'll be her third. So three Falcon players on the floor with 3 personals.
And 2 Cardinals on the floor with 4.
Rochelle Cooper, line for Cardinals.
First one, there was a lane violation, so technically the first free throw, and it's good for Cooper. Second one won't go. Dillard trying to fly in for the rebound. Cooper able to recover it and then able to tiptoe the line in midcourt. Green trying to direct traffic right side for Aaliyah Graham. Green spins back to her right. Costigan the rebound. But then her shot blocked. McGrane got position, got the takeaway. Can't get it to fall. The rebound by Cooley.
Yeah, I like
She'll run to the other end.
Like the defensive effort there.
Gerber off the mark. Costigan the rebound. McGrane into the front court. Wait for help. Palmer in the corner. Spins to the baseline. Kicks it out. Porish has an open look. 3-pointer is off the mark. Wilson. A gift of a rebound.
Yes, it was.
Cooley. As the seas parted.
The seas did part.
She just walked right down Broadway.
She has 14. Cooley averages just a little over 10 points a game, so she's a little bit above her average here. Another takeaway.
Good positioning from Gerber.
Yep.
Left side, Cooley up top. Schmelzer down low. Dillard got the foul on Costigan and will go to line to shoot 2.
Again, she's got a quick little first move. And not much Costigan can do. She wasn't going to be able to get her feet planted to try and draw the charge. So she picks up the foul.
In the game, Falcons number 5, Emily Fisher. Back in the game, Falcons number 11, Jakaya Palmer.
Dillard hits them both. Long 2 won't go. Armstrong in complete control. Cooper driving and scoring.
Nice job, Cooper, with the steal and the bucket. She has 5. 17-point lead for Armstrong.
Palmer tying it up with Fisher.
Oh, they called one official called her for travel. Nice steal by Cooper in the bucket.
Graham throws it up, can't get it to go down. Rebound by Dillard. Armstrong will leisurely bring it up court again. Cooper to the paint, kicks it out. Wilson up top. Fisher back to Wilson, spins back to her right and scores. Palmer
Big
for
three
at the other end. Full court pressure returns for the Cardinals. This time Cooley able to run right through it. Wilson in the post, high off the glass, can't get it to fall. Rebound tipped around, tracked down by Wilson on the left side. Smelser will put it on the floor. Lost the handle, going to the floor for it is Dillard. Tied up, possession arrow favors Coon Rapids.
In the game comes number 1, Callie McGrain, and number 30, Amari Royal.
Royal and McGrain back into the action for Coon Rapids.
Graham runs to the other end, backs away. Up top for Callie McGrain. Shakaya Palmer left side, underneath for Amari Royal. Back out, Palmer a little head fake, puts it on the floor against Fisher. Rolls it across the top and gets it to drop.
Yeah, I guess did a little soft roll, able to get the bucket. Good defense here again by the Cardinals.
McGrain got a hand on the passing lane, forced him into the backcourt.
We'll see who they call that on.
Well, it was a 10-second violation.
Oh, it was?
I was going to say, they never got it across the timeline. That's second 10-second violation forced by the Cardinal full court defense. McGrain, an open look, knocks it down.
And she has a dozen.
That one punched away by Graham, saved by McGrain. Graham is fouled as she split a couple of defenders. She'll go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah, again, just good hustle on the defensive end. They're trying, Cardinals trying to come back here down by a dozen. But the lead has, I think, was 19 at one point. Yep.
Aaliyah Graham to the line for the Cardinals.
In and out, Wilson has the rebound. Gerber back for Fisher. Ahead, Wilson. Smelser an open look for three, it's good.
Huge three.
And another timeout.
Yeah, she has 10. That was a big three for Armstrong, able to push that lead now back to 15. You do it all here, Joe. Your puppet does it all. Cleans the lens.
Somebody, you know, somebody's got to do it.
Not sure what you're doing there.
easily confused,
Well, yeah,
my puppet.
and amused. Confused and amused.
Makes him exactly like his namesake.
I was going to say it, but
Aaliyah Graham to the other end, throws it up. Won't fall. Royal had the rebound, but then had it ripped away. Fisher gets around some traffic into the front court. Wilson off the underside of the backcourt. Can't believe she didn't get a foul.
yeah.
I tend to
Palmer-
agree. I tend to agree with her.
Yeah. Palmer was right there on her.
Palmer, a little pump fake, steps inside on the run, got contact. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
Trying to get that push shot out.
Fouls called on Falcons number 10, Brooklyn Road. The fourth personal, 19 foul. Chicago Palmer to the line for the Cardinals.
Palmer, one of two Cardinals, both in your screen right there with a dozen points.
In the Falcons number 3, Coon.
She's up to 14 now.
Numbers for the Falcons. Bucket in the foul for Wilson.
I'm going to call that on McGrain. Yep.
Fouls called on Falcons number 1, Kelly.
That's her first.
Her first personal, 18
But a big
foul.
bucket and an opportunity for a three-point play.
Wilson to the line for the Falcons.
She's right at her average.
Falcons number 20, Tamaya Dillard.
Dillard back in for the Falcons.
In the game, Cardinals number 22, Michelle Cooper.
4 girls in double digits for Armstrong. Cooper battling in the paint, lost it out of bounds. Cooley leaves it off. Dumas can't get it to go from the paint. Got her own rebound.
Scrum.
It's dedication. She took it to the floor.
She did.
Trying to get that inbound into Smelzer. Cooper took it away, and she's fouled by Cooley. That'll be her fourth.
Falcons number 3, Ella Cooley. Her fourth personal, 10th team foul.
We'll put Cooley at the line, or Cooper at the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Rochelle Cooper to the line for the Cardinals.
.419 left. The Cardinals running out of time to mount a comeback.
Yep. Although if they continue to, play strong on defense, try and force some turnovers, they have a shot. But lane violation.
I think everybody got the lane.
I know.
Cooper did like a little bump fake, and like everybody on the side, like everybody got in the lane. Let's just try that again. Wait until it leaves her hand. There you go. It's the second time that she's benefited from a lane violation.
Yep.
Here's that full court pressure. Cooley able to get through it into the front court. Fisher, a 3 from the corner, is short. Cooper has the long rebound. Head for Callie McGrain. Leaves it off for Rochelle Cooper. Palmer, long three, knocked it down.
Big 3. Cuts the lead to 11. She has 17 on the night.
Cooley in trouble. Foul's going to be called against Jakaya Palmer.
That's just her
Martin
second.
Royal ended up with the ball on the floor.
Yes, she did.
In the game, Falcons number 33, Mark Wilson. Cooley to the line for the Falcons.
Cooley's first is off the mark, got her own rebound and traveled, tried to take it right back to the defense.
She did,
but
good job of getting hand on the basketball and not any contact on the body.
Aaliyah Graham spins, kicks it back out. Rochelle Cooper hands it off to McGrain. McGrain trying to get it to Graham. Cooley is going to reach in, and she's going to be done with her fifth. She'll foul out with 14 points.
Her fifth personal, 10th team foul. In the game, Falcons number 10, Brooklyn Gerber.
Gerber comes in. She has 4 personals.
It was a 2-shot foul because that was the 10th. So it confused you. It confused everybody on the floor.
It confused me, which is pretty easy to do.
Graham able to hit one. It's a 10-point game.
We have fun.
Well, it's like I don't even know if the other officials. I'm sure they did, but like everybody again on the floor were running for it, and he's like blowing his whistle, and he's just like, it's a 2-shot foul.
Wilson missed that shot in close.
Cooper able to score at the other end.
Down to 8. Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Wilson to Smelser. Steps in. Dillard down low. Scores. .250 on the clock. We have a timeout, a 10-point game.
Timeout called by Armstrong, and we'll talk some things over, I'm sure, defensively with that 10-point lead. Cooper doing a nice job of taking it from one end to the other. And then Dillard with a look in close. There he is, Red. He likes to mug for the camera.
Dances all by himself for the girls' games. Because that's, crowd ain't over there like they are for boys' games. The new look set up for girls' games.
Red always has a good time. Red's a good man.
Graham hands it off. McGrain working against Fisher. Going to be called for the offensive foul through a little bit of a forearm shiver.
Just a little bit.
Fisher applauds the call. Just the second on McGrain. Wilson hands it off back to Smelser. Ahead, Gerber on the run. kicked away out of bounds. Leah Graham. Kicked it all the way to the far wall.
She did. But again, the Cardinals getting back on defense. 2:34, 10-point lead for Armstrong, and trying to see if they can push it to a dozen here this trip down. At least a dozen anyway.
Wilson kicks it out. Smelser steps in, can't get the shot to go. Wilson will get the follow.
That pushes that lead to 12. Wilson with 15 on the night. 9 here in the second half.
Palmer for 3. This one won't go. The rebound in the middle and the follow for Rochelle Cooper.
Actually 11 in the second half for Wilson, but a nice follow there for the bucket. Cut the lead back to 10.
Dillard fighting for her life in the corner. Stripped to the basketball.
Good hands from the Cardinals.
3-pointer for Cooper. Hard off the back iron. Wilson has the rebound. Gerber is fouled.
Foul is called on numbers number 1, Callie McGree. Her third personal. Gerber to the line for the Falcons.
Be a 2-shot foul for Brooklyn Gerber.
Yeah, he's looking for her first points of the night.
And still looking for that elusive first point. 10-point game, 1:43 to go.
Porsche coming back in for Coon Rapids.
Cardinals quickly to the other end. Palmer was able to get her way through the defenders and then lost the handle. Smelser weaving through traffic ahead to Gerber. Dillard kicks it out. Fisher will get it back up top to Wilson.
Yeah, Armstrong. No hurry.
Falcons, absolutely want to take as much time off the clock as possible. Really more important to take time off at this point, up 11, than it is to score. Green got a hand in on the pass, but Smelser digs it free, steps up, shot won't go. Graham has the rebound. Graham on the run is fouled. Will go to the line and shoot 2. 56 seconds remaining.
Foul is called on Falcons number 11, Hannah Smelser. Her second personal.
Smelser's second.
Aaliyah Graham to the line for the Cardinals. Back in the game, Cardinals number 30, Mari Royal.
Graham missed them both. Cooper recovers the rebound. 3-pointer off the mark. And another offensive board for Rochelle Cooper. Royal kicks it back out. Palmer a little head fake, looking for some room. Want that perimeter shot if they can get it. Palmer will take it inside instead. Shot won't fall. The rebound by Smelser.
Yeah, Palmer's going to get the infraction.
Foul is called on Cardinals number 11, Jakaya Palmer. Her third personal. Smelser to the line for the Falcons.
Cardinals not ready to concede. Down 11, 32 seconds to go. Smelser will make the hole even deeper.
Back in the game, Cardinals number 3, Chloe Porsche.
Porsche back in.
Smelzer hits them both. McGreen to Palmer, or to Graham rather. Shot off the mark, rebound by Wilson. Smelzer with it now. Fisher. Back to Smelzer. Down to the final 5 seconds. She'll just hold on and we'll take it to the whistle. And that'll be win number 10 on the season for the Armstrong Falcons.
Yeah, and the Cardinals were looking for that 6th win on the year. Actually had a pretty good first half, just trailed by a point, but couldn't get their offense going early in the second half, and Armstrong took advantage of that lull and able to build that lead, and they get the win.
And then the comeback was hampered by foul trouble.
Yep.
Lost Shania Horton to fouls, and Cooper far below the minutes they expected from her.
Yes, for sure.
With the foul trouble early in that first half. Well, both of those two. I think they had those two combined for the first 4 fouls of the game, and both spent a significant portion of the first half on the sidelines. But a good battle, as we talked about, with this Coon Rapids team, just so young. Every time out, it's a learning experience. Here's we have coming up for you here on CTN. Jerry Grant and Jeremy Smith will have coverage of the gymnastics squad taking on the Anoka Tornadoes on Thursday night. We see the boys basketball team next week against the Blaine Bengals, and then boys hockey against Minneapolis on Saturday the 15th. But that is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Armstrong 65, Coon Rapids 52. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young. Say goodnight.